Archivist, your next mission may be the most important one you have ever undertaken. The fate, not just of the Museum of Fantastic Phenomena, but perhaps of the whole world depends on your success. As you know, the human race was on the verge of extinction when it handed over the government of the world to robots some 75 years ago. The robots took the necessary firm measures and were able to rid the Earth of pollution, war, crime, and famine. But the last decade of the 21st century, they had created a utopia, a nearly ideal world in which people could live happy lives free from work and worry. As intelligent as the robots were, they still lacked one thing: humanity. The same freedom from human failings that had enabled them to save the world kept them from truly understanding the human beings they governed. But at last the robots discovered a substance that would bridge the gap between machine and human. This substance was called Cyberplasm. With it, they intended to build a new species of living beings, cyborgs. That was all before the Great Crash, the mysterious and sudden catastrophe that struck down the robots and destroyed all their databases. Only one cybernetic being escaped that disaster, the single prototype cyborg that the robots had succeeded in making. I was that cyborg. Alone, I struggled to bring a few robots back online. With their help, and with the help of humans like you, I founded the Museum of Fantastic Phenomena as a base from which to recover the knowledge lost in the crash. To this end, we invented our system of time travel. But now, I am dying, Archivist. My supplies of cyberplasm are almost exhausted, and I cannot synthesize more, because the formula was lost in the crash. To save me, you must send your field agents Victor Vector and Yondo back to the year 2093, just before that awful event. There they will find the secret lab where I was built, and obtain the cyberplasm formula from the chief scientist, a robot called Ebor. Good luck. Remember, my fate is in your hands. And without me, the world may well slip into another dark age from which it can never recover.
Hi, Archivist. Yondo and I are proud to have been chosen as field agents for this mission, and we're ready to keep the world from going to the dogs.
That might not be such a bad thing, Victor. If the cyborgs and humans can't manage things, we canines would be happy to give it a try. But do you suppose we'll be running into that nasty virus, Ram Axis, again?
Indubitably. He has a habit of infecting the time travel system so he can follow us and try to sabotage the mission. But it's a short trip this time, just 34 years into the past.
Okay, Archivist. Ready when you activate the time travel mechanism.
Initiating time travel sequence.
Looks like the location finder still hasn't been calibrated properly. We're nowhere near the robot headquarters.
As usual, we end up in the creepiest neighborhood. Where is everybody?
Eerie, isn't it? Let's find a way out of here.
Why not look around a bit first? What do you want us to do, Archivist? I wonder if any of this stuff might come in handy.
We can't take all of it. Remember, my energy gets depleted when we put things in the virtual backpack.
Checking energy level. Checking energy level.
You know, Yondo, I'm glad we're going on this mission. Saving the curator's life will help keep poverty and crime out of our world.
Not to mention keeping us in a job.
It's locked.
Why, what a surprise! I don't get many visitors here. Won't you come in and have some tea? I am sorry, this is all I have to offer you. I don't see many people now that the robots have sealed off the neighborhood. In fact, you had better watch out for the patrol. They don't like any people to be in the condemned districts.
Why haven't you moved, man?
Oh, I don't care for the robots. They don't know how to dance. I like the old ways, and the old things. In fact, I have a little collection of antiques over there in the cabinet. You are welcome to any of them. I always know where to find more. There is a bottle of champagne there. Shall I open it?
No thanks. I've never had alcohol.
Of course. It has been prohibited for years now, hasn't it?
The Executive Council today announced that humans will no longer be allowed to publish literary works. The reason for the move is the increasing negativism shown in so-called satirical books and plays. The Council issued a reminder that human happiness is the ultimate goal of RoboCorp, and carping criticism will not be tolerated. All literature will now be produced by the new Fictomatic line of robots.
I wonder if any of this stuff might come in handy.
We can't take all of it. Remember, my energy gets depleted when we put things in the virtual backpack. Good, I'm hungry.
Greetings, sir. You are trespassing in a district that is off limits to humans. I regret that I will have to take you and your animal companion into custody. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
What about my right to retain a lawyer?
Lawyers are unnecessary. The Justice Division of RoboCorp is completely impartial and capable of discovering the facts for itself. Now, for your own safety, I must restrain you. You will be transported to the rehabilitation center after I've finished my patrol. Have a nice day.
Hey, man. Haven't seen you before. What rebs are you with?
Rebs?
Yeah, you know. What gang of rebels? I'm with the Circuit Breakers. We work out of the 22nd Street station. You must have heard about the robots have been trying to bust us up for years.
Sorry, I'm new around here. Are you outlaws?
Yeah, I guess you could call us that. We don't do nothing wrong. We just don't like being pushed around by a bunch of tin cans. Too many robot rules. Work here, live there, don't eat junk food. It seems like people aren't allowed to make their own mistakes anymore.
I thought the robots were supposed to be making the world a better place.
Depends on what you mean by better. To me, outside the fence is just one big jail, and we're all gonna end up there unless we figure out something right quick.
Could Yondo chew his way through this stuff?
Nah, it's too tough. When the spiders want to dissolve it, they spray it with this stinky stuff.
Archivist, if there's anything in the backpack that might do the trick, you can materialize it.
Hey man, thanks much. Maybe I can return the favor sometime. Now, I'm out of here.
As for us, Victor, we'd better get out of here before that spider robot comes back.
Guess this is why there are so few old buildings in our own time, Yondo. The robots pulled them down in the name of efficiency. I wonder what's down there.
Victor, you know I'm afraid of the dark. Couldn't we flag down a helicopter instead?
A subway line!
Looks like it hasn't been used in years. Which way should we go?
Tinheads, let's get them!
Oops! Sorry, didn't mean to intrude. There! That should reboot the transmitter.
Who are you and what do you want? Talk fast.
Take it easy, gang. We're just tourists, trying to find our way out of here.
We figured you were robots the way you came busting through that door. That's why I used the magnetic pulse gun on you. Sure surprised us when you didn't collapse in a heap of nuts and bolts.
You just disabled our communicator. That's all.
Hey, the mutt talks! They are robots!
No, we're not robots.
It's my collar. It helps synthesize speech, among other things.
Sure, and your pal is Santa Claus. You're toast, tinheads!
Wait! They're cool! These are the guys who helped me escape from the paddy wagon.
We're just trying to get to RoboCorp.
What do you want to go there for?
Well, there's something there we have to get before...
Victor, let me handle this. Let's just say we want to carry out a little sabotage.
Hey, check it out. This little gizmo might help you. Just plug it into the elevator buttons at RoboCorp and it'll read out the access codes for the different floors. All you have to do is remember them and key them back in.
There's an active line up ahead. Maybe we can flag down a train.
I think that would be foolish, Victor.
Hey, we got under the fence!
Great! Now we get to cross the road.
Saving program.
You look a little lost. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play in traffic?
We're just trying to find our way to the RoboCorp building.
Hop in, I'll take you there. I don't think you'll survive long wandering around by yourselves.
Hey, you're Delta! Delta Mode! What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? I live here. And how did you know my name?
Delta, it's me, Victor. You haven't forgotten, have you? Transylvania, Rome, and that earth-shaking kiss back in the Jurassic?
If I'd ever kissed you, I would have remembered. Maybe we met in college at a toga party or something. And by the way, it's Doctor Mode, at least until we get to know each other better.
Victor, she looks younger. This must be Delta before she started time traveling.
That's right. Time travel wasn't invented until after the crash.
Crash? What are you talking about? There haven't been any crashes since the robots put in auto-avoid.
I was just talking to my dog.
Is he a robot or something? I haven't seen that model before.
Yondo isn't exactly a robot. It's hard to explain.
Try me. I am a scientist, you know.
A scientist? Do you work at RoboCorp?
No, but my father has a job there. I'm in private research. It's about all that's left, now that the robots do all the thinking for us. I'm studying the theory of time travel. Someday I'll be the first person to go back into the past. But you probably think that's impossible.
Oh no, it's possible, all right.
What about you, Vic? What do you do? Surfing? Mountaineering? Virtual combat?
I'm sort of a collector.
Okay, have it your way. Be mysterious. Anyway, here we are. Say cheese! I keep an album of all the interesting people I meet.
I don't really like having my picture taken. Somebody might... Hey!
Never mind. I'm not going to report you to the spider cops or anything. Good luck with whatever you have to do here. Maybe I'll see you here later? I've got some business with my dad.
The headquarters of RoboCorp. Now we have to find the secret lab and talk to Ivor.
That should be a snap. Maybe we'll be home in time for lunch.
Hello, I'm your helpful robot doorman. I'm so sorry. Animals are not permitted on the premises.
Like a lot of sensitive electronic devices, these robots just don't like magnetism. No 13th floor. I guess the robots haven't eradicated superstition.
Please insert the access key for your destination. Please insert the access key for your destination. Please insert the access key for your destination.
Bad idea, Archivist.
Please enter the security code for that floor.
Hello, my identity is HR-432. I am here to serve the needs of all human employees.
How many human employees are there?
1. We robots do all our own research and development now, in addition to production and service. Dr. Mode is kept on strictly for liaison with the human community. Would you like to see him?
Yeah, sure. That won't work.
What do you want, HR 432?
I want nothing, sir. You forget that robots have no desires. I am here to inform you that you have visitors. Human visitors.
Danged impertinence! No desires! All they desire is to dominate the world, to remake it in their own image. Everything well-oiled and smooth running, but without creativity, without passion. Well, never mind. What can I do for you? I'm not a veterinarian, you know.
Well, that's all right, sir. I'm quite healthy. We've met your daughter, and we're hoping you might help us find the secret lab.
Delta told you about... Oh, you mean the Cyberplasm project. Well, I know nothing about it. The robots don't tell me anything anymore. Not even that they've created a talking dog. As for Delta, she gets mixed up with all kinds of crazy people. Now, if you'll excuse me, I want to get back to work.
Say, could you use this disc?
No! Heartbreak Hotel! My gosh, I've been wanting to add this to my collection for years! Say, if you fellas dig Elvis, you can't be all that bad, so I'll help you. To tell you the truth, I don't much care if you are up to no good. Here's an access key for the lab. I won't be needing it anymore.
That's the curator over there. This must be where he was created.
Maybe the other one is Ybor, but he doesn't look in very good shape.
Curator, what happened here?
I don't know why you call me curator, but I can tell you what I saw. The robot called Ybor was working on my cyberplasm artery system when a man came in and disabled him with what appeared to be an electromagnetic pulse gun. The man then removed several pieces from Ybor's control panel.
What did the man look like?
Glasses, white hair, and mustache. He laughed rather oddly.
There are 3 chips missing. This robot won't be able to tell us anything if we don't replace them.
Please enter the number for the part you require. Every part number is a letter, followed by a numeral. To enter a letter, press the key for that letter. Then press 1, 2, or 3, depending on whether the letter appears first, second, or third in the key label. Finally, enter the numeral that follows the letter. For example, to enter B5, you would press 1, then 2, then 5. I will check the inventory database. Here is the part you request. Yeah, what do you want?
You're the first robot we've met who hasn't been polite.
They hadn't invented the politeness chip when they built me. That was 50 years ago, when this building was filled with human workers. They're all gone now, all except for Dr. Alfred Mode, and I don't miss them a bit. Now what do you want? Coming right up! Coming right up! Here you are. Don't touch me! Coming right up! Coming right up! Here you are. Here you are. Coming right up! Coming right up! Here you are. Here you are. Coming right up! Coming right up! Here you are. Here you are. Coming right up! Here you are. Coming right up! Coming right up!
Radiation? Is it safe to go in there?
Not without a good reason. The Geiger counter and radiation shield in my collar will protect us. But the closer we get to the source of the radiation, the more energy we'll lose.
Should we go in now, Archivist? Locked! 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 Hey.
This must be the combat model. Brrr. I'm glad it's not turned on. Brrr.
Slot head screws? This is a real antique. I wonder what we can use to turn them.
I just hope we have enough energy left to get back to room A1.
An interesting sensation. I've never had a headache before. My internal log indicates I was not functioning for a time.
You were sabotaged. We've just fixed you.
You are not part of the Cyberplasm project.
In a way we are, but it would take too long to explain. We're from the future, and we need the Cyberplasm formula. We've got the password. It's, oh, darn. What was that password again, Yondo?
Catnip. That password is known only to the prototype cyborg over there, and a few other robots. I must conclude that you are authorized to obtain the formula. I will download it to the disk drive in the human section. Odd. The network reports the drive is on the 13th floor. That floor was sealed off years ago.
Somebody around here doesn't like robots.
It would take more than a few chips to fix this one.
Dr. Mode, are you here? Dr. Mode? Oh, I hope he's all right.
Bad idea, Archivist. The missing 13th floor!
Delta, what's going on?
Don't interfere, Victor. The robots have had their day, and it's time for a change.
Precisely! This little machine of mine is hooked up to the Teleforce network that connects and powers robots all over the world. I've developed a computer virus so powerful that it can only be created inside a human brain. My own. When Delta throws a switch, the virus will invade the network and bring the whole robot system crashing down.
They're going to cause the great crash! Victor, don't let her touch that switch!
Stop! You are all under arrest for treason against society.
Not on your miserable non-life, Spider Cop.
No! Too much power! Getting feedback! The virus! It worked, but now it's attacking me! Delta! Delta, I'm changing! I'm becoming... the nemesis of robots! Enemy of mankind! I am now Ram Axis!
Oh no. Delta, Ram Axis is your father's evil alter ego.
His hatred of robots transformed him into something far more sinister and dangerous.
It was my fault. I've got to help him. I've got to get my father back. If it takes till the end of time.
It could take that long, Delta.
Then I'll try to stop him from doing evil. He's always been a good man. And I won't let him be that thing.
It's time to go, Victor. Let's get the disc and head back to the 22nd century.
You're time travelers? So my device will work, and our paths will cross again.
They will. In the future and in the past. Goodbye, Delta.
Goodbye, Victor. Goodbye, Yondo.
We can't use that.
Initiating time travel sequence.
Thank you, Archivist. Thanks to your efforts, a new supply of cyberplasm is being manufactured at this very moment. My future is assured, and the museum can continue its work.